physical patterns and even some mental patterns will return. I mean, you've had that conditioning for decades and you've been honing it and everything for decades. It's not going to go away because you had an amazing, I don't want to call it an experience, but I don't know what else to call it, because you had an amazing uh, unveiling. It's powerful, but the conditioning is, a lot of it's physical, and some of it's straight from DNA. And I don't know how you fight DNA. I just don't. So being allowing the human to come through, there's is the idea anyway. I mean, it just let awakeness steer the body, but um, we don't have to stand back from what's happening. We we notice in truth that we can't not get involved. It's the I can't do anything about. Well, I can't do much about the war in Ukraine, but I've been focused on it ever since the day that well, actually, since the weeks prior to it beginning. And it's something that's very much a part of my consciousness, and I connect with it. I mean, I bring it into my attention, so to speak, uh, quite regularly, and not because I think there's anything wrong. It's just because I'm open to the unit playing out as it does, and the unit has found something that uh, it believes is important, so to speak, and um, I reach out. I can't not do that. It's not a decision on my part to befriend people that I don't know, and very casually befriend, but to allow something to become right on this, to nest right on the surface of consciousness, so to speak, of my attention, surface of my attention. And it's healthy. If I mean, the idea is to actually bring change, to actually be change. It's not just to come here so we can tell everybody else what to do. We don't know what they should do except for what they're doing. But when we talk about allowing, we have to start here at home, and we have to give this thing the room to dance out the dance. The body's got stuff to do. It's already in there, and it's just going to play out. It doesn't matter what my attitude toward it is, but it's certainly much better if I don't argue with the idea, well, if I was really awake, I wouldn't think like that. Or if I was a real spiritual teacher, I wouldn't have done that. It's, I noticed that you wouldn't think that the so-called enlightened person would do so and so, but what we can see is that, and I'm wrong. It does do it, and uh, and that's okay. We're not here actually to become angels. We're just here to be free, and that may involve a lot of compassionate behavior, which is great. But we can only be as awake as we are. I can't be more clear than I am. I'm always at the maximum amount of clarity that the conditioning and the situation will allow. And if I'm just dumb as a post for a minute, who am I to say that that wasn't supposed to be? It clearly is, It might not have been what we consider to be ideal, but what I consider to be ideal may and probably does have absolutely nothing to do with what the universe considers.